Design a Good Study in 50 Steps, Part 3. Now that you've finished your lit review, it is time to decide on your research questions or your evaluation questions, depending on what type of study that you're doing. For your research questions, you want to think back to your purpose from step 1, reflect on the things that you learned doing your lit review, and ask yourself, what are the questions I have that I want answers to? There are infinite things about every topic that you could study, but you don't have all the time in the world. You don't have all the money in the world to go do that. So you need to get more specific. Guidelines for good research questions: don't make them yes or no questions. So you think your question is there a relationship between my awesome program and people's self-confidence? Don't use that as your evaluation question. Instead, do something like, what is the relationship between my awesome program and people's confidence? You would put the name of your program in for my awesome program. We're not trying to bias things right off the bat. Then you might have another question that's like, what factors influence the relationship between my awesome program and people's self-confidence? And you might have a third research question that's like, how do people describe their experience with my awesome program? And what does that tell us about self-confidence? As another example, let's go to my trusty dissertation. I had 4 research questions, and yes, you can have like a sub-question. You can pause to read them if you want. But basically, I was exploring these 2 particular frameworks, how they could help us better understand the relationship between school turnaround models and academic achievement and other aspects of success in schools. The thing to remember when you're writing these questions is that the goal of the research, the evaluation, the study is to answer them all. Like, these questions will guide every single next step we talk about. So you really want to love your questions and be invested in them. If you have any questions about research questions, drop them below. And stay tuned for step 4.